Alright, let's get started. I guess they don't have a My Career, so to speak. They got this new thing called QB1. I started one just to check it out. Picked the wrong college team. I really didn't want to pick the Oregon Ducks, but I just picked one to, like I said, try it out. This time, I'm probably going to pick Texas
I'm going to put
Tech.
it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
But anyways, I'm going to pick Texas Tech because Texas Tech is a respectable school, and, well, Patrick Mahomes came from there. We go with this ugly ass fit. Was that the one I picked last time? That ain't the one I picked last time, is it? I mean, all these fucking faces are ugly. But at least with the one I'm gonna pick... Yeah, that was it. Where's it at? I passed it. Somewhere. There it is. Beard style, we're gonna go with that one right there. Blue eyes. I'm not gonna change anything here. My hometown. And accept to continue.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without...
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
I still haven't figured out who's on that toilet taking a shit, but
Okay, cool.
it's definitely someone important.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
That's someone important. I haven't figured out who it is yet.
Who's it gonna be?
Okay.
And of course, my team ain't on here, so like I said, I want to choose Texas Tech.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Streetless. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Snape? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in.
Freshman year.
I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
Awesome. So it looks like this is their
If
newer.
you're the coach, how do you let
Take.
5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit,
They must be talking
why do you
about
stay with a
that.
coach that doesn't play?
Okay.
Because he's
Well,
got
anyways,
something to prove.
I see what's going on here.
To that
I'm
coaching
the starter,
staff, man.
and
The
that
same
guy
group of
that
guys who spent
decommitted
the
and
last 4
came
years
to
telling him,
Texas
you're
Tech.
not good enough. You got
He's
to
sitting on the bench right now. But I guess this is their new take on my career mode. Obviously it's not letting me pick a damn position, but
like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot
I'd
of work
rather
to do.
be a running
Let's get
back
to
just
it.
in case the Chiefs draft me. Chiefs draft me, I'm not taking fucking Patrick Mahomes' spot. I'll be taking Damian Williams' spot.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Lose weight. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
Now who we're gonna be playing? I wish Alabama was on here. I really do. I'm surprised it's not. They're not on here. You know what? Let's go with Clemson.
I'm here to play Clemson.
What?
The Tigers, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
I fucked up on this part last time. I put my first and last name on my first name. So that's another reason why I restarted.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right? So, we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Damn.
Well,
Either stronger arm scrambler.
I like to keep the defense guessing. You know, if there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates
I'm gonna pick the same thing I
describe
picked
you?
last time.
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As we go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you could say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
Well. Okay, we're gonna run a few drills, just make sure you're quarterback. Need to see all parts of the field. Hold L2.
Here we go. Set. 18.
Receiver icon to throw lob pass.
Fire. Let's go. 30 base.
Alright, now I'm running a medium route. Your job is simple. When I make my cut, press and release. Receiver icon to throw a touch pass. And behind.
Right.
Okay. Last time I got that wrong, I don't know how.
10-2 stop.
Just throw a bullet pass.
Ready. Hut. Ready, ready. 15. 16.
Okay.
Big river. Big river. Come on, set. 50. Plant. Shoot. Here we go. Here we go. 70. Ready, ready. Ready?
Pretty
8,
simple.
read. Down. Down. Hit it.
Alright,
You
10 out of
just
10.
pitch and catch.
No problem.
And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up.
God,
I'm
look at
ready
that
for this.
face.
Forget
Jesus.
about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. Got you.
Yeah?
Outside, heavy snow, surprisingly, with temps in the 20s.
God, I
the
miss
good news, we are
NCAA
inside
college
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Red Raiders from Texas Tech.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Oh, it breaks another. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A big test coming tonight. Here's college snap number 1 for him as the Red Raiders go to work 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. He's going to air it. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. There's a quick shot to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Bird. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so...
And that'll be caught in the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown.
That was
a 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Red Raiders have taken the early lead. So that drive certainly a confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback.
And a confidence builder for the coaching staff as well, because now they're seeing that they can work with what's out there. In addition, they feel good about the game plan that they set up in advance.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Jewell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Cooper will look to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they got out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A Texas Tech 3rd in the nation in passing yards per game this season. And this is an offense that's really predicated on the quarterback being more of a point guard, distributing the football accordingly. Quick, reliable, on-target throws.
What is going on
That's
here?
the recipe. For success in this system, and they were really adamant about keeping things the same no matter who is under center, even with their backup out there.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Dancing to his left. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Evans now on 1st and 10. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. We talked about how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away.
That's going to be a touchback.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Going to hand to Jewell, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Anyways, that outside
deep
linebacker.
ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, Jewell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
2nd quarter.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Hello? Why didn't you go back to pick?
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The offense for the Red Raiders set to take over. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, they've got his man.
How the hell did I catch that? And I don't get it on beginner.
Huge play
I definitely don't get it.
53 yards.
My difficulty on beginner.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good. Arm too.
Now Evans on 1st down, forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone.
And he will have a touchdown. It's their quarterback. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line? And one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me,
I love the commentary.
and that opens up enough space for him to go.
That's fielded in the end zone.
So good.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's not go with that again.
The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season, trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. Now Cooper looks to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Why is he wide?
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like
why
they've been
is this dude
sleepwalking
wide
and still
open?
sitting on 0
my
points.
God.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done. It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Yeah.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
What the hell?
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
I don't know
It's
what's going on.
because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That's it, baby. We go play.
The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Five. Ready?
Here's Evans to throw on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Jones.
What the hell?
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
That's a perfect kick.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
They didn't quit just shooting it downfield. That's just...
From the gun, Cooper. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
Did
The
he not
front and
step
back
out?
working in sync, only way to play good defense.
There's no replay, so it's not like
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Cooper. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The offense for the Red Raiders set to take over. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Let's go. Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the 1st half?
That's how you play. Let's go.
We had a great 1st half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. 2nd half. Let's go.
I should have just taken all the credit. I mean, it is me. Actually, it's not. It's them receivers fucking catching the ball in double coverage.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the 1st half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the 2nd half?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Thank fuck for that.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the 2nd half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Clemson offense here set to take over. And that 1st half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Back to throw is Cooper. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Fuck. That should have been.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
I read that shit.
I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll keep it on the ground.
No!
12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. They'll run with Jewell. But they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Cooper. And this is going to be incomplete.
Don't know what just happened there. I was watching the receivers.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
Yesterday I blocked
thus,
2
the incompletion.
Let's see if I can do it again. I did it again.
Football, it's blocked.
I did it again. It is so easy to block
pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game. They continue to press it.
Back to throw is Evans. Throwing to start the drive. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington. They'll keep it on the ground. Bird.
I thought he was going.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now, but what I really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
Throwing on first down, Evans. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. When prepping for this semifinal matchup, we went back and saw all the tape on Isaiah Streets throughout the year. And no matter who you talk with around the game, they say Isaiah Streets, what's so impressive, his route running ability, so much discipline. So much precision on the cuts. Not only that, but you sit down with him and you find out what an impressive young man he is. For the amount of talent that he has and all the stars and accolades by his name, incredibly grounded, just a remarkable young man. On second down now, it's Bird. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Jalen Bird his second touchdown of the night. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. He's going to float this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
I started playing last night, first time playing, so.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, I should have come back in.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
All right, well, that didn't help.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Steps away to his left.
Fuck.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw.
They didn't hold me to a short gain right here. I've seen that open up so much.
He may try and run for this.
Why is my quarterback?
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the 1st down marker.
No.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Fuck, I had that guy.
Being chased out left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up.
I guess it's not really goal
That's the
line
first
yet,
time I think I've
touchdown.
seen where the coverage was. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Clemson offense here set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
On second down, Jewell, and he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still third and long.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
They bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Pulled in at the 24. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
I'm just going to run the clock down.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Going to give to Bird. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Go. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bird. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
You gotta keep running the same play over and over
to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This will be the last play. Ooh. So far, this game is so much better than the past few Maddens. I love everything about this.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. They need to get this
Not
to the
even a hike ball.
24 on
That's
third
good.
down. So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Red Raiders of Texas Tech are moving on to play for their first national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
Yeah, buddy. Alright guys, well that's it of this episode. I will catch you guys in the next video.